Specifically in the New Testament, which we showed last week as a historically reliable document, we get 12 total appearances that have been documented about Christ's appearance after his crucifixion. These appearances are listed. I can send you the list because I don't have it on the slides. But most of these appearances, 9 out of 12, were group appearances. 3 of the 12 were individual appearances. Third is that the disciples were martyred. Now, critical scholarship doesn't agree on the unanimity of the martyrdom. So the church tradition is that 11 of the apostles were martyred. 1 was sentenced to death, lived through it, and then sent to Patmos, an island prison, for the rest of his life. The critical scholarship doesn't necessarily agree that all of them were martyred, because some of the church tradition isn't very reliable from a historian's perspective. But what they do agree is that they were persecuted, and many of them were martyred. So martyrdom of the disciples. Disciples were tortured, martyred, killed for their claim that Jesus rose from the dead. And many of them very explicitly for the claim that Jesus rose from the dead. One that most scholarship agrees on is the martyrdom of Andrew, in which Andrew was told he would be cut down from his cross if he denied Christ. And so that's a pretty solid, he was killed for the claim that Christ was risen. Fourth fact is that James converted. So James is a well-known brother of Jesus Christ who was a skeptic, who was adamant that his brother was not God until after his brother was crucified. And then James became a pillar of the early church. And how does that work? So that's one that we need to account for.